gonna look dead at me and not speak?
Sweets. So, man, I ain't see you standing there, man.
So what you doing tonight?
Come on, man. It was 10 years ago. That was in college, bro. It don't count.
You wasn't saying that
Come
one.
on, hey, look now. I got a girl now. We moving past all that.
So we're gonna stay in contact or what?
I already followed you back on social media.
I don't be on that like that. Here, put my number in your phone.
Alright, so what's good, y'all? So now today, this requested topic is about why men are not allowed to experiment, try bisexuality, and then go back and be straight and start a whole family and just be looked at as normal, just, as opposed to women. Women are able to dip and dab, experiment in college, do whatever they want to do to find out who they are. And then a man won't judge them for it, still deal with them. So we want to talk about today what's the issue with that and why do we think that that's such a difference, and why is it such a big deal for men to be gay when it's not that big of a deal for women. I got some fire on this one that a lot of people may not have thought of, and they may not really had thought about it until now, but I'm about to hit some facts for y'all. So, hey, let's go. So this first video I want to react to is a girl. She's a comedian, and she basically hit this right up on the head about bisexuality and how we'll know we're getting somewhere for real with acceptance of LGBT people when bisexual men are able to be accepted fully. All right, so let's go.
How I know it'll be true equality for the LGBTQIA when a straight guy could be gay for a little while and then come back and be straight, and everybody just be like, yeah, he's straight. He was gay, but now he's straight now. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know. It's probably not going to happen, but that's when you know. When a guy could be like, oh yeah, remember fam, I was gay from like 2015? Remember? Man, his friends be like, yeah, that was crazy. You wow, like from 2015, probably like mid 2017? Yeah, man, yes, fuck. But not no more. Straight, I don't fuck with that shit no more. It wouldn't matter, gay, straight, or indifferent, everybody would be like, I don't know how to break it to you, my G, but you gay.
So, yeah, y'all, that was hilarious, but it was facts at the same time. And biphobia really be having them panties in a bunch. I noticed that. Like, they really despise bisexuality because it's not controllable. It's not something that you can clock and something that you can diss. It's actually, it actually shows straight men that they're not top of the food chain. It actually shows women that they're not the only option. So yeah, people do not like bisexuality. And I'm going to tap into that at the end of this video. But I just want to show y'all that clip, and then I want to show y'all this other clip right here.
So you gonna look dead at me and not speak?
Sweets. So, man, I ain't see you standing there, man.
So what you doing tonight?
Come on, man. It was 10 years ago. That was in college, bro. It don't count.
You wasn't saying that
Come
one.
on, hey, look now. I got a girl now. We moving past all that.
So we're gonna stay in contact or what?
I already followed you back on social media.
I don't be on that like that. Here, put my number in your phone. 555-6969. Well. Look what kind of like down on nobody.
God damn, man. What's up, Sweets?
You tell me.
Look, man, I'm just trying to enjoy myself a homecoming, man. Damn.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm trying to figure out why you haven't eaten yet.
Look, man, I'm trying to be nice, man. Alright? We was in college, man. Alright? I was high. Damn, just forget about it. Shit.
No. How about you better hit me up before tonight is over, or I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna tell everyone what really happened. That's what's gonna happen.
So, I got a mouthful to say about that. The first thing that came to mind was, you see how masculine old boy is, even though he portrays femininity and flamboyant energy. This is a perfect example of what I be talking about how feminine dudes, just because you look feminine on the outside, that's called a flamboyant exterior, a feminine exterior. But when you're that aggressive, when you're that dominant, when you're that outspoken, when you're that pushy, you're just as masculine as any other dude. So it's actually like you this big brawly dude with lipstick on, and it's not attractive, bro. That's what I think a lot of butch queens and a lot of dudes that are like muscle bottoms or muscle feminine dudes, or just even feminine dudes that may not even have muscles and shit, but they look feminine, but then they always aggressive, always catty, always talking about somebody, always being messy, always being mean, being rude, like getting into arguments, being in drama. Like, that's all to a man that's dominant. I mean, it's not necessarily dominant, but it's masculine. And it's not really masculine, but we don't like the outward expression, I guess. That's a huge turnoff. So, perfect example there of what we be talking about when we say we like masculine exterior but feminine energy. That feminine thing that he got going on wouldn't even look so bad if he was actually soft. But he's not soft. Like, just because you throw a hey in there, you're still hella aggressive, hella dominant, hella controlling. Like, none of that shit's feminine. All that shit's dominant and masculine. So that's what I think men are also saying about women nowadays. They not feminine. You can look like a girl all you want to, but if you act like Jocelyn Hernandez or if you act hella masculine, it's still masculine energy, and we don't like that. We want feminine energy as a masculine dominant man. All right. So that's why I feel like they have a hard time finding dudes, because their energy is supposed to attract feminine dudes. I mean, like, that are even more feminine than them, because they're so masculine. Just because they look feminine on the outside, they're hella masculine. So that's going to really more attract other feminine dudes, but they're not attracted to that. You get what I'm saying? They're attracted to masculine dudes, but masculine dudes want feminine energy. They think they got feminine energy just because they mimicked and copied off of women on the exterior. But like I said, most of them was raised by single moms who was hella dominant themselves, so their whole example of a woman is also masculine. You know what I'm saying? Real women is soft and shit. You feel me? So with them copying off of certain women and like city girls and shit, girls using niggas for money, girls being independent, all that shit, being like, what's that called? Body autonomy or whatever, that's all masculine. So you may think that you're copying off of women, but if you copying off of Nicki Minaj and Cardi B and all them, you copying off of masculine bitches who look like women. You feel me? So, yeah, just to say that, but then here's the deal. Y'all, the reason why bisexuality is not accepted and why it's going to take a long time, I peep how old girl, the comedian, said that it will never be, but I disagree. I do think that eventually it is going to be way more accepted to where it's not even an issue. We probably got like 50, 40 years on that time frame, but yeah, eventually I do think so. Now, the reason why it's so bad for bisexual men and why a lot of people just frown upon us and everything, well, why they frown upon us and everything, is because men can penetrate each other, women cannot. So that's why I be making penetration such a big deal here on this channel, but y'all be acting like I just be trying to be a misogynistic bigot or something. Hear me out. With the ability of us to penetrate each other, that is a way deeper connection that we can have with each other. Then women can never feel that, okay? Women can't compete with that. They can't even strap on a dick, and still feel that. It's going to be fake. It's not going to be real. They'll never be able to relate to us when it comes to penetrating a man versus a woman, a vagina versus a butthole. You know what I'm saying? So we're the only ones that can, we're just everywhere and we're so common, but we're so like unicornish because it's like people don't understand us. They don't get our mentality because if you stick to one sex, you're not going to. Like straight men, I'll be able to tell they can't relate because they're used to dominating feminine figures that are already supposed to be dominated. Like women are made to be dominated. Even if they resist, they're made to be dominated. So they will submit. If you pertain and you show a certain amount of masculine traits, they're going to submit. You feel me? It's a whole nother level to make a dominant man or another man submit to you. You feel me? So I think that women also understand how deep it is to be penetrated. They may think it's different because that you're a man, and even if you're a bottom, you can't relate. They'll try to say that, but they also know how much dick dickmatizes them, and they know how much dick has power. They always say, vagina got power, but let's be for real here, y'all. The real power is in the D, because D, you put it down right, them women would do whatever you want, all right? Like, you might have to have a little bit more on to that. I'm not saying just your penis is what it takes, but you feel me? Also, like I said, us having the ability to penetrate each other makes our sex deeper. To lesbians, or to straight people, lesbians are not really like a threat. They're not really fucking. They're not really having sex to them. Like, they know that what they're doing, but at the same time, even lesbians, I feel a little slightly sorry for, because at the end of the day, you still have no ability to really have sex with your partner in a way where you can't ever relate to a man. Like, the heaven and the third realm that we go to, having sex with each other, is just as intense as when you have sex with a woman. Sometimes in certain ways it could be more intense because it's a forbidden fruit. So that's the reason why. It's this forbidden fruit thing. It's this, we have actual power and shit. See, they want to suppress power as much as they can. We got real power, bisexual men, especially masculine bisexual men that present as a straight man in regular society. We got a lot of power because we're a threat to everybody, all right? And, gay men get a pass there because they're obviously gay. They come around, you can see them from a mile away. That's not a threat. A threat is something that these niggas be really offended when you have to tell them that you like dudes and shit. They get all in their feelings. Like, you can really tell who's homophobic or not immediately. Like, we're right in the face of homophobia, all that shit. And these niggas be really intimidated, some of them, and then some of them be really curious and have hella questions. And you just can tell the superiority that you actually have that everyone doesn't want to acknowledge. You can feel it because you get the best of both worlds and shit. You get to understand the experiences with women and men. Like, I can really write a book, bro. Like, for real. And I already know it's going to sell hella well because I am just so rare. But I'm also, what makes me rare is because I'm vocal about it. There's plenty of bisexual niggas, but I'm confident. I keep it real and I speak my mind. So that's what makes me rare. But that's a threat. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say. So that's the reason why y'all not speaking up, y'all falling into the agenda that people want y'all to stay quiet and like a secret so that they can still feel like they got their superiority. It's a superiority thing. It's a power thing. That's the reason why bisexual men are not accepted, okay? But I know clear as day that there's niggas full-fledged bisexual, like have kids, have families, still can mess with a dude, have feelings for a dude, still not lose no feelings for the girl. It's just like if he's stepping out on a female with her. It's no different. Like, you know what I'm saying? But people who are only straight, they think otherwise. They just swear it's such competition. Gay people, same thing, but it's in a different way. Y'all don't like bisexual men for different reasons. Let me just say that. Like, y'all don't like us for all the same reasons. Y'all all dislike us for separate reasons. Women got a problem with the fact, like I said, we a threat. They wouldn't have as much access and much control over men if they was able to be bisexual. All right, let's keep it real. 2, gay men, we make y'all feel like how straight men do. And that's like make y'all feel inferior. So I feel like that's really what it is. It comes down to that, okay? A lot of people right now want to keep it that real. They'll try to say, it's HIV and it's this and it's that. Y'all, that's propaganda that was sold to y'all that y'all believed, okay? Most of all the guys I know that got HIV are straight up homosexual. Not to say nothing, but I'm just calling a spade a spade. All the bisexual dudes I know, especially the ones with kids and shit, they don't have nothing because, for one, bisexual men are way more top tier where they don't get around as much, all right? And if they do get around, they have like a period of their time of their life that they do it. They don't stay in it like gay men do, okay? And then they'll get into it later, usually, bisexual men. So it's just way more, there's differences that y'all don't know because y'all too busy not wanting to care. Y'all don't want to be educated. Y'all just want to be ignorant and just hate us. So y'all don't care to know about what really the risks are or anything. None of the bisexual men that I know had it. Every man that I knew had that shit was just messing with men. Another reason why we don't be having it like that, and I know a lot of bottoms don't like hearing that, but because most bisexual men be tops. The ones that are bottoms, they do tend to still catch it. I just haven't had a bottom friend that's bisexual because I pretty much smashed all of them. I ain't even gonna cap, but yeah, bisexual tops, I haven't seen one that had it, okay? Just to put that out there. So I think they make up shit like, you know, it's the disease, it's this, it's that. It's really because we have the power that they just don't want us to have, and they don't want it to be known that we got that power, and we're a threat. Straight up, all right? So yeah, y'all, that's it for this one. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. Hot. I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.
No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say.